Hi, welcome to 1 + 1 is 3. If you're new to this channel, I'm Kirsten and today is going to be my 28-week pregnancy update. So this is going to be part 1 of my 28-week update, and I will have to do another part next week because things didn't go as planned for me this morning. I was supposed to have my GTT, so my glucose tolerance test, but unfortunately I've got quite tricky veins to get blood from, and my midwife wasn't able to collect the blood tests that she needed. She did do my 28-week check and everything was fine. My urine was clear. I'm not sure if there's anybody out there who will have never given a urine sample before, but just in case, when you're pregnant, basically every time you have an antenatal check by your midwife or your GP, you have to give a urine sample, and they're checking in that for protein and blood, I think, and just making sure that all the levels in that are fine. So to do that, they give you a little bottle like this. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up there on the camera. And basically you have to wee into this. It can be quite tricky to pee into this, especially as a woman, and especially when you've got a big bump in your way and you can't quite see what you're doing. So a little tip, if you need to take a urine sample, is that what I did was buy a funnel, and basically I stick the funnel into the top of the bottle, and then you've got kind of a larger surface area to aim for. I know, I'm sorry if that's a bit too much information, but I just thought that might be handy for somebody. So yes, my urine was fine, all clear. My blood pressure was fine, and the baby was lying breech, so that means the head was up at the top and feet down at the bottom. That's not ideal for birth. For birth, the head needs to be down into the pelvis, but as I'm only 28 weeks, that's not kind of anything to worry about at the moment. And he was oblique, so kind of lying diagonally. So his feet were down at the bottom, kind of in the center, and his head was up here, kind of under my right bottom rib, pressing up a bit and making it a little bit uncomfortable actually. Because he was breech, I think she's asked me to come back at 31 weeks for another check. They listened for baby's heartbeat and that sounded good. I'm feeling well. I've been having lots of movements of baby, so yeah, they were happy with me. So in relation to my GTT, my glucose tolerance test, which is to test for gestational diabetes, I will be having that on Monday, and I'm going to go to my GP because he's always been really good at getting blood from my veins, which are quite tricky to find. You can't see them, but you can feel them apparently. So my midwife has given me all the things I need to take to my doctor. So what the doctor will do is he will take my blood first, and then I have to drink this, which is not a small amount of liquid. It's 300 millilitres. It's called Rapilose OGTT solution, orange flavour, non-carbonated, and apparently it delivers 75 grams of glucose. They also measured my fundal height today, which is a measurement in centimetres from the top of your bump to your pelvic bone, and the amount of centimetres is supposed to relate to the amount of weeks you are. I'm 28 weeks and I measured 30 centimetres, but that's really normal for my pregnancies. I've always measured 2 centimetres more than the weeks I am. I tend to have fairly large babies. This one is measuring above the 90th centile at the moment, but my midwife wasn't worried about that. I'm not worried about that. It's quite normal for me. I'll give you a quick bump shot now, and then I'll film again on Monday when I'm having the test. Hi, so I've just come out of my doctor's surgery, having had the first part of my GTT, my glucose tolerance test, and I just wanted to catch you up and let you know how it went. My doctor did manage to get some blood from me, not a lot actually, which is unusual. Usually once they find my vein, they're actually able to get a fair bit out, but he didn't get very much, but he got just enough for the 2 blood tests and the 2 blood tests that are needed for my 28-week pregnancy check, and also the one that was needed for the beginning of the glucose tolerance test. So I came out here and down the drink. It was fine, like it's quite a lot to drink at one time, but not too bad. The taste wasn't too bad either. It did taste quite like kind of an orange Capri Sun, but maybe a bit sweeter. So it did give me a bit of a shudder towards the end. So I'm just sitting here. I've got to wait 2 hours and then go back to the doctor for another blood test. He's going to try my other arm this time and see if there's a vein that's going to give up some blood a bit more easily. But I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, it all went really well. It's really easy. It's not really that big a deal. It's just a bit of a pain that you have to take 2 hours out of your day, and I'm pretty hungry. I can't wait till I've had my second blood test, and then I can go and get some breakfast. Hi, so my GTT is all done now. I've come to work and I thought I'd just give you a quick little catch up on how it all went. For the second blood test, my doctor used the other arm, and there's actually a vein which is much more useful on that side. It was much better, it didn't hurt at all, and he got the blood out really quickly, so that was good news. So just wanted to reassure you really, if you're going to have a GTT, it's really nothing to worry about. It's pretty simple and easy. Usually they do your appointments first thing in the morning so that you don't have to go too long without eating, because that's a big deal for us pregnant ladies. And yeah, it doesn't taste too bad, the solution that you have to drink. If you're not great with needles or having blood taken, then that's probably the biggest deal for you. I don't actually mind it, it's just that my veins are invisible apparently. So yeah, it's all done, all fine. I think I won't hear anything about it unless there's a problem. I'm not expecting there to be a problem at all, because I've been pregnant twice before and had a GTT both times, and I have not had gestational diabetes. So hopefully that'll be the case this time round. I do hope this video was helpful for some of you. If you enjoyed it, then please click the like button. And if you want to keep up to date with my pregnancy and how everything goes, then do click subscribe. If you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, then don't forget to click the bell as well. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.